Welcome to the Business of Style podcast with me, your host, Louisa Gabriel. I'm a personal stylist and image strategist who grew a successful six-figure business, and now I'm educating and empowering other personal stylists and image professionals just like you to do the same. So please keep listening to hear the lessons I've learned and the strategies I've used along the way that are guaranteed to take your personal styling career from side hustle to six figures too. 10%. That's the number of your followers on Instagram that actually get to see your content. That's right, 10%. And why is that? Is it because you're not posting enough? Is it because your content isn't good enough? Maybe it's because you're posting at the wrong time of day. While all of these things can definitely help you to reach people on Instagram and connect with your followers and on other social media platforms, the only thing that is actually stopping your reach is the algorithm. That's right, the dreaded algorithm. The algorithm already knows before you even post anything, roughly how many people will see your posts. And as much as there are strategies to improve things, try as you might, you're not going to be able to beat the algorithm. Let's take a look at another popular platform, Facebook, or Meta, as it's now called. On average, your Facebook posts will reach about 16% of your followers. Slightly better than Instagram, but still not great. Even if you use the tag @followers that you can now use, your content is still not going to reach everybody who follows your account. And chances are that 10 or 16% of your followers actually seeing your content could be family members or friends who have followed you to show support, or maybe it's other stylists who want to show their support too. So the percentage of followers actually seeing your content that are potential clients could even be significantly less than that 10 or 16%. So why is this important? Why am I telling you this? Well, for many stylists and many other service businesses and small businesses, social media is the primary marketing tool they use. And sometimes it's the only tool they use. And if you're spending hours and hours creating content for your social media platforms, you're not really getting a good ROI. You're not getting a good return on your investment. And the investment in this case is the time that you are putting in to create these posts. And it's not going to be the best way for you to build relationships with your followers who may be potential clients. And as we know, building a relationship and a connection is the best way to turn potential clients into paying clients. So what can you do? Should you continue to battle with the algorithm on a daily basis and hope that maybe it shows you some mercy and gives you better reach? Should you start paying to advertise on social media or start paying to boost your posts? Well, money definitely can make a difference with the algorithm on social media, and advertising can help. But I'm highly doubt that if you're a brand new stylist or image consultant or style coach who's trying to grow their business, that you have the kind of cash that's needed to really make a difference and get you that reach through advertising. So what you need to do is you need to stop putting all your proverbial eggs in that social media basket and focus on a different marketing tactic. One that is going to give you a direct line to your potential clients. The strategy I'm talking about, email marketing. If you listened to the last episode, which was all about the 10 things that your website needs, one of the things that I mentioned was an opt-in to subscribe to your website. And this is important because it's going to allow you to use email marketing to connect directly with potential clients and get an unbelievably better return on your time investment than you do when you're just using social media. Let's look at some of the data and statistics behind email and email marketing. 92% of adults use email. So that's pretty much everybody has got one, maybe two, maybe three, maybe even four email addresses. Okay. And 88% of all email users check their inboxes multiple times a day. We all do it. Our email is usually on our phone and we check it. We see the notifications that we have a message and we're jumping on and off email throughout the day. 60% of consumers say that they prefer to be contacted by a business through their email. And 59% of consumers say that marketing emails influence their purchase decisions. Now, I know you're probably thinking to yourself, well, these numbers all well and good, but it doesn't mean that someone will actually open their emails. That's not something we can control, right? I think we've all subscribed to an email list and, not actually opened the emails that we've received. And so that's true. Open rates are definitely going to vary. But what it does mean is that the person will actually see your email. It will be right there in their inbox for them to see. There's no pesky algorithm that's actually stopping the email from reaching them like there is on social media. And while you might have an odd few email that might bounce or go into junk folder so they don't see it, the majority will be seen by the intended audience. So if we compare it to the measly 10% of followers that are going to be seeing our content on Instagram or the 16% on Facebook, and then a 96 to 100% C rate with email marketing, there really is no competition, right? It's hands down gives better numbers, better return on investment for your time. And it's not only that, there are many other reasons why email marketing is going to be a better strategy for you than social media marketing is. And don't get me wrong, I have nothing against social media. I use it in all my businesses. It has definitely helped me. Social media, it has its place and it's something that you should definitely use, but it shouldn't be your only tool and it shouldn't be your main tool if you want to really find clients and grow your business. So another reason why email marketing is so much better is because if someone is willing to actually give you their personal information, their name, their email address, whatever else is on that subscribe form, and then there is a strong possibility that they are actually interested in what you have to offer and they want to find out more about you and your services. Yeah, people will follow you on social media out of interest, that's for sure, but it might not be an actual interest in your services. It could just be that they like the image that you post. It could be that they just like the styles of clothes that you are showing and it's giving them a little inspiration. It's not always specifically going to be about wanting to work with you and wanting to book your services. And on social media, they don't have to give you anything. They don't have to give you any personal information. All they have to do is just simply click that follow button and that's it. So it's not a step that they have to take to get involved in a deeper relationship with you than when they're giving you personal information. Another thing that I want you to remember about social media is that you don't own the details of your followers. The platform does. So should the platform go down, we know this happens a lot. Or should a social media platform get banned? We all are aware of this potential TikTok ban that has been signed in a bill in the US. Will it get banned? Who knows? But the potential is always there for that to happen. And if it does, you're going to lose any connections that you have made on those social media platforms. Whereas when someone subscribes to your website, you are actually the owner, or I guess a better word is probably a gatekeeper, right? A gatekeeper, you're the actual gatekeeper of that information. So you can continue to build a relationship with them unless they tell you no and unsubscribe. We all know that building a relationship and making a connection with people is the best way to get someone to want to work with you. And email marketing allows you the opportunity to really start making that connection. You can automate email sequences that are personalized and focus on taking steps within the relationship. And that's something that really can't be achieved on social media because we're posting more general content. We don't get personal for a specific individual. And let's not forget about maintaining relationships either. Email marketing allows us to maintain relationships with our existing clients. So we can increase the chance of them actually working with us again or signing up for any new services that we offer in the future. Very important to remember that marketing your business shouldn't just focus solely on attracting new clients. It's also important to focus on your existing clients too. And this is something that email marketing allows us to do and do successfully. So, how do you actually get an email subscriber list started? Well, there's two main ways that you can start to build your email list. The first way is kind of a quick and easy way. You just need to add a subscriber opt-in into your website. This could be a banner somewhere on your homepage, or it could be a pop-up that tells people to subscribe to your website. I'm sure you've seen them. I have them on my website. I personally prefer the pop-up, but you have to figure out what makes sense for you and your business. The key with your opt-in is to give your website visitors a really good reason to actually hand over their information. So think about who your target clients are. Yep, you guessed it. Everything always circles back to getting to know your target clients. Think about what would be of value to them. Would weekly style tips be something that they would like? Maybe a more in-depth monthly newsletter. Would that be something that would entice them? Could you offer them some kind of exclusive special offer or discount for subscribing to your website? Whatever you choose, it has to be something of value to your target clients. And I know you know this because you have listened to this podcast before and you've heard me speak time and time again about how our target clients are at the center of everything that we do. So you've got to take the time to get to know them and figure out what they actually value. And you might want to, if you haven't already, you might want to go check out episode 60, which is getting to know your ideal clients. And that will help you to understand why it's so important and how to actually go about learning as much as you can and getting to know them in depth. The second strategy that you can use to start creating your email subscriber list is to create a lead magnet. This is going to be something of value to your target clients that you're going to give them for free. I'm sure you personally have signed up for many different lead magnets. I know I have. It's an exchange. We give them our information. They give us something of value for free. It could be an ebook. It could be a video sharing some style tips and tricks that you have. It could be a free style guide. There are so many lead magnet options to choose from, but the key is to find something that will be enticing to your target clients and make them willing to give you their information. If you don't already have a lead magnet for your business, then do not worry. I've got you covered on that one too. After you're done listening to this episode, and then jump over to episode 35, which is how to create a lead magnet that works. And then you can start creating your own lead magnet. So once you have your lead magnet, then you'll need to set up a landing page. And that allows people to sign up and get the freebie that you're offering, and their email address and name gets added to your subscriber list. Your website host, depending on who hosts your website, will usually have some kind of tool, some kind of mechanism that allows you to do this. You add a form to your website to create a subscriber list. Or there are other platforms out there that you can use. One that brings to mind is MailChimp, but there are definitely others. So it's definitely worth researching if that option isn't available through your website host. Now, I recommend that you use both of these strategies for building your email list. But obviously, creating a lead magnet is going to take you some time. So what you need to do is add that website opt-in right now and get started working on this email list. And use your social media accounts as the way to get people over to your website or signing up for your lead magnet when you have it created. This is where social media becomes very important and plays a role. It's that initial contact, that initial meeting part of your relationship. And then you take the relationship to the next step, which is over on your website and subscribing to your website. And of course, let's not forget, the better your SEO for your website, the more website visitors you're going to get. So you'll get more subscribers that way. So SEO also plays an important role in getting people to your website too. Then once you've done this, once you've got the opt-in on your website, you've got a lead magnet created, the next step is you want to create an automated email sequence. You don't have to manually send out emails to each individual. This is a question that actually does come up very often with my coaching clients. Everything is automated now, so you can use that to your advantage in your business. The sequence really needs to be personalized to your target clients and focus on connecting to them while also providing some kind of value. That's the way you're going to get them to keep opening up the emails that you are sending. I definitely recommend that the emails come from you. It should be from your email address. They should know clearly who it's coming from, and avoid the Gmail if you can. And it really needs to be written in your voice. So introduce yourself, share the details that connect you with your target clients to start building that relationship, and start showing your expertise as a stylist or an image consultant, and show everybody that is opening your emails how what you do as a stylist will impact their lives in a positive way. And then it's all about finding ways to stay connected and keep them engaged and keep them interested. And there are so many ways to do that, from sending out new season updates. If you have a blog, sharing blog posts with them. If you have a podcast, that's sharing episodes with them, or just start sharing great value information that comes to mind. It might be a quick style tip that you want to share, some kind of style hack that you think would be of benefit to them. But you want to keep them connected, keep them engaged and interested. And as I said before, don't forget about the clients that you have already worked with. We don't want our image and personal styling services to be this one-time deal. We want our clients to keep coming back time and time again and booking services with us on a regular basis. So create a different email sequence that focuses on keeping your actual clients engaged too. Very, very important. Now, I know that this might sound overwhelming. I'm talking about lead magnets. I'm talking about opt-ins, automated email sequences, and your brain might be ready to explode at this point. But the good news is there are so many tools available that can make this whole process so much simpler for you. It's not as complicated as it may actually sound. Okay. So find the system that's going to make this process simpler for you so that you can then start attracting potential clients while you sleep. That is how this works. When it's all automated and set up, people can be visiting your website. They can be signing up. They can be receiving emails from you and getting to know you and getting to know information about your services and building a relationship, all while you're still fast asleep. So this episode is your sign to spend your time a little bit more wisely than spending hours upon hours creating all these wonderful graphics for Instagram, creating all these TikTok videos, which I know myself can just take up so much of your time. This is your sign to actually spend your time more wisely, get a better return on the investment, the return on your time investment, and also get a direct line to new clients by using email marketing. So that's the episode for this time. I hope it was helpful. I hope it's given you some direction and that you're going to go out and start really focusing on building your email list and building a successful styling business. Thank you once again for tuning in, and I will catch you on the next episode. If you enjoyed today's episode of the Business of Style podcast, then don't forget to hit subscribe so you'll be notified when a new episode is available. And of course, if you're looking for additional training and resources to help you in your career as a personal stylist, then be sure to visit my website, styleacademyintl.com.